even colder air that tries to make its way in, but no dice. The mild air wins out. Temperatures head to 40 degrees to finish the weekend. We've even got some mid-40s next week to look at. And putting all this together, we've seen 85% of the days this winter at or above average here in Detroit. And we're starting to climb the charts. It's not the warmest winter that we have ever seen here in Detroit. That was back in 1881. We will probably not be rivaling that number, 36.9. It's only 3 degrees away from that average of what we've got this year. But when you start talking about 90 days averaging temperatures together, it's going to be almost insurmountable to get to that unless we just get some incredibly warm temperatures. But the above average temp train keeps chugging along. Next week, you can see that orange shade in Michigan. And that means we've got more of the same coming next week as well. Now, as we told you before the break, surprise, surprise, another weekend system. This one really not going to do a whole lot. There's going to be some snow showers around probably early Saturday and then early Sunday. I'm not too concerned about the timing, this being that far out, especially because there's not a whole lot of moisture in this system. But the bottom line, not going to be a washout. Slick spots will be around, snowfall probably under an inch because there's just not a whole lot of moisture here. Total liquid is going to be a 1/4 inch or less with that weekend system. Probably the worst thing we've got to deal with are the wind chills tomorrow morning. Those are going to be in the teens in some places. West Bloomfield, you're going to feel like 19 walking out the door tomorrow morning. South zone, either side of 20 to get started. We'll call it 15 to 20 here in the west zone. Fenton and Howe, a couple of the cooler spots walking out the door. Again, 6 a.m. wind chills tomorrow. And your north zone, maybe as cold as 15. That's how it's going to feel there in Yale, but a lot of teens for those wind chills tomorrow morning. Actual air temperature will say 30, but we only rise 5 degrees. 35 is as good as it gets tomorrow. We take that little bit of a dip Wednesday, and then look at those 40s Sunday and Monday. Not a ton of sunshine, but there's some in there. So hopefully I'll keep everything.